Hey everyone, welcome back to Pearls of Wisdom. I had another video for you today, but then I realized it's here. It's holiday season, so let the games begin. So as you know, retailers are constantly on a money grab. I mean, we've got, January, which is the New Year's, and then it goes into Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, Mother's Day, Father's Day. Oh, we got Memorial Day in there, Father's Day, then 4th of July. And then it goes on into the end of season sale and the Labor Day and then there's the Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then the cycle starts all over again. And then the beginning of the year, you have the previous year's stuff they want to get rid of and add on Mardi Gras and football season. So I just don't know how people keep up, So, I mean, years ago, Christmas used to be a celebration of Christ, and it was about spending time with family, and they felt very blessed to be able to do that. My grandma said that, she got like a stocking with an orange or an apple in it, and she was really happy, to have that food. And they may have like another trinket in there or something, but she said their gift was something that they needed, like a pair of shoes that would last for the next year, or maybe some clothing. But it certainly is expanded from there. But some see it as a paganistic holiday now. But I read some history on it, and quite frankly, I don't remember what I read. So in my opinion, in order for it to have meaning, you have to believe and validate and participate, in that truth. And if you don't, then it loses credence and it's meaningless and powerless. So I don't know, maybe I could be wrong, but anyway, regardless, there's a lot of people that participate in Christmas now. And unfortunately, it's become way over commercialized, as the years passed. And I mean, it's the extravagant trees and all the decorations and presents and more presents. And, it's just not Santa yet, but it's just excessive now. And, parents, they seem to use it as a threat to make their kids behave for a month, put that little elf on the shelf, which is creepy. And it's like, oh, Santa's watching, the naughty and nice list. But then, adults, they seem to use it as some sort of atonement, where, they want to give at that time of year so that they can feel good inside about doing something good, or to show love to someone. And unfortunately, retailers take advantage of the emotions. One of the stores here, the big thing is Toyland, and that's already opened up, where they advertise it, prior to its opening. And then, then they're like, it's opening on this day. So everybody rushes in, and like, bam, right there as you come in the door, it's this huge, toy section. And so, I mean, you can't get around it, but I mean, people flock in there, to get the games and whatnot. And then, we've moved from a Black Friday to a month of Black Friday. Yeah, I mean, Walmart already started theirs along with other stores. And I mean, people, they fight to get these deals on Black Friday. And I mean, some people have even gotten killed over a product, that somebody else wanted, which, I mean, that's just craziness to me. I don't get it, because, there's some stores that, when they run a sale, they'll take their normal price and they'll jack it up, and then they'll put it on sale, and it's either at or above their original price. So I'm not exactly sure how that's a sale. Or like Walmart during COVID, or I can't remember if it was I think it was last year. And I had seen this before a video ever went viral on it, but they had TVs and they said that it was a sale price. But then if you pulled up the sign, you saw that their regular price was the same as the sale price. So just keep that in mind when, when you're out there shopping. But, YouTube kind of does the same thing, like, oh, watch before it's deleted. This is the hot product. So they tell you the person's name and, where they're from and, this ingenious thing they came up with. Well, it's kind of funny. They changed the person, they changed the place, but it's the same product and it's the same voice narrative. So it's like, I don't know if I could trust those, but I don't understand why we feel the need that we have to buy, so much at Christmas. There's just, the stress and the expense and the hassle. We're trying to buy, come up and drive ourselves crazy trying to figure out something to buy for somebody that we don't really know, or somebody who has everything, or we're spoiling kids to where they don't appreciate anything and they expect more. And you sometimes go out and buy this, thing that you have to have, and they like the box better. So I don't know. Like our family, and maybe this is something worth considering for you, is, we decided to do more like either like a white elephant event where, if you had something good and you haven't used it, then you wrap that up and then put it into, a pile, and then draw that way. Or you could do a gag gift. Or if you wanted to buy something new, then you would put a dollar limit on it, say $20, or you could do 5 or 10 or whatever. And then it would be, that something that everyone, could use. So then what you do is you buy one gift and everybody brings that one gift, they put it in the pile, and then everybody draws a number, and then the ace starts out and they can pick, they'll pick from the whole pile and open it up. Well, then number 2 comes in and they can either take that gift from that person or, go into the pile and pick their own. So if they take that gift, then that person can open another one. And then you go on to number 3 and just keep going through all the people. Or, the other thing is you could just, within your family members, put all the names in a hat, pick one. And so you're only buying for one person, and exchanging that way. And, that kind of reduces the expense and the stress, and, making a game out of it it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun stealing gifts back and forth. And then what you end up with at the end is yours to take home. But I really love, more than all of that, I really love the spirit of Christmas and believing in, that's what I think Christmas is. It's the magic that happens, just like being surrounded by all the lights and just looking at, people moving around in the holiday songs, and, people treating people, really kind, and they're they're just really joyful. And it's, just everybody saying Merry Christmas, just keeping that spirit going, and then all the, wonderful foods and hot chocolate, and if you wanted to, go sledding or the sleigh rides, whatever, to me that's what Christmas is just, being with those that you care about, and just enjoying the moment. But beyond the harder times that we're having now, doesn't it make sense to embrace, the magic connection, with others, rather than participating in the demand of the chaos? I think, for me, I think it's about doing something all year long. That's what's more important to show your love. you know, so you can make an agreement with, you know, your partner or whatever, and agree like, okay, we're not going to buy into paying overpriced, you know, paying for overpriced flowers on Valentine's Day, or chocolates, or, you know, doing all the stuff where they jack up the prices. Instead, throughout the year, you can show your love by, you know, writing a little note and putting it in their lunchbox, or, you know, coming home with like a little treat, whatever it is, a candy bar or whatever it is that they enjoy, or just, you know, leaving a flower lay, you know, somewhere for them to find it. Or, I mean, there's so many things that you can do, you know, or just keep your date nights or going for your walks. I think that's way more important than going on, you know, going overboard on gifts, and then all of a sudden you accumulate a bunch of stuff you don't use. So, I don't know. You know, I guess that's where I'm at with it, and that's my little pearl of wisdom today. So, I guess until next time, you have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you then.